What do you remember about the recording of that song? By the way, Premier, unbelievable, kick in the door. I want to talk about that sample. We're going to have to do it another time. 10 Crack Commandments. He doesn't write the shit down.
Right.
It's a very intricate song. It's not just rhyming. It's boom, boom, boom. It's the 10 Crack Commandments.
Right.
What do you remember about working with Biggie on 10 Crack Commandments?
Well, for one, the original was really a promo that me and J. Rue the Damager did for Angie Martinez. I actually just posted it during his anniversary of his passing. Angie Martinez just posted on Instagram with her explaining the story. Angie, when she was on Hot 97, she had a segment called the Hot 5 at 9. It's Hot 5 songs at 9 o'clock. Everybody would tune into that. And then Angie was so popular that everybody you could think of was making promos for her. Dope promos, almost like records. We made J. Rue was a big deal back then. We did one too. So again, if you listen to the scratches on 10 Crack Commandments, it only goes to 5. You know, when the beat drops. You know, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then the beat drops. It goes 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I do it again. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Because we're doing the Hot 5 at 9. I'm not going past that.
Gotcha.
And then right before the verse, I go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There wasn't no 10 because it was a promo for the Hot 5 and 9. Boom. I'll play it for you after we're done. The original with the voice, and he's like, it's the Caliente Cinco a la Nueve on Hot 97 with Angie Martinez. You know, so it was a whole tribute to her. Big heard that one day when she was playing it, because, you know, she'll alternate promos. You might hear it 3 weeks from now, she'll play it again, because Beating Us were popping. They had one. Everybody had one. Wu-Tang, King Just from Warriors Drum, he had one. And they happened to hear it. I remember my homie was, because the way Angie told it, it was pretty much 100% accurate. The only thing that was missing from the way she told it was Puff heard it too. And he was the guest up there that day. And my homie Danny was like, that's when we had pages. My beeper just keeps going off. You know, back then, if you need us right now, what do you put in there? 911.
Right.
He's like, yo, Puffy's on the radio telling you to call him. I'm like, word? So I turn on Hot 97 because I'm driving in the street. And I'm listening, and, you know, he's doing regular chatting, kicking it and everything, him and Angie. I'm like, he ain't saying nothing about me. And then maybe like, we're going to get into a song, you know, whatever. And then we'll come back with more Puffy. And he goes, yo, Premier, call me if you get this. Everybody has a warm line. Call the warm line. And he's like, yo, Big wants to do it. He has an idea for this that he wants to create over that beat. And I was like, well, you and J. Rue got a little tension over the whole One Day record we did, you know, so I don't know if that's gonna work, because I'm riding with Rue. I was also riding with Rue during that time because I felt the way he expressed that record, and then I knew some of the people that he mentioned that he had a problem with. I knew the reason why, because we're homies, so I knew the insides of that. So being that that's the case, he said, well, just ask him, because even him and Puff had a little tension at the time. So I said, you know what, let me call Rue and tell him what's up. And, you know, him and Big were mad cool with each other. Yeah, all of us were cool with Big. Called J. Rue, and he said, I told him what was up, and the first thing J. Rue said, it was like, yeah, that's hip hop. Let him have it. Just like that. He wasn't like, let me think about it, or let me talk to them niggas. None of that. He was just like, yeah, that's hip hop. Let him have it. Cool, Puff. We good. I said, I'll bring the reel, because the reel's already laid, the beat's already laid, so I'll just bring that same reel to the session. Brought it to the session, and he constructed it and said he's gonna lay it in the next couple of days. And when I see the Notorious movie, I always go, man, that's a little off, because when they play Sky's the Limit, he's sitting there going, yeah, I'm the greatest. That was my session. That was 10 Crack Commandments. I'm not mad at it. It's all good, but my song was really the last song he did. It wasn't Sky's the Limit. Sky's the Limit was already done, because they played me the album when we were doing Kick in the Door. They were playing me stuff just to let me hear how the album sounded. And they played me the R. Kelly record. They played me the Buck Wild record with Story to Tell, the original Story to Tell, before they had the altered sample. I was there for all of that. So this was the last record where I remember the lights were really dim. he was recovering from the hip surgery, so he was on a walker. He had to sit in a wheelchair to cut his vocals. And I remember C's, everybody was hungry, and C's was like, yo, I'm going to go to McDonald's and get some food. And I remember Biggie goes, I hope you get robbed on the way to McDonald's. And I was like, babe, why would you say that? He said, cuz, man, look at me, I'm fucked up in this, like, like you said, in the round. So Lil C's crippled me. So, even though he was being funny about it was just still a funny thing.
Because of the car accident.
Yeah, so, but it was all laughs. Me, him, C Gutter, we were all just lamping, and he cut the vocals in there. And I remember when it was over, he goes, my album is finished, Preem. It's over. He said, I'm the greatest. So that's why when I saw it in the movie, I'm like, that was my session.
Okay. You're giving me so much shit, Preem, that I'm like, you're fucking my mouth up, like my face up. So, specifically with the rhymes to that song, when you were watching him do it, and it's so intricate, like I said, it's not even, like, not that the other ones weren't, but it's a concept, and and he's breaking this shit down. Like, and the concept at the time, the 10 crack commandments, and it's Biggie at this time. What was he like in the booth, like watching him rhyme? You've seen everybody. You've seen so many fucking people. But watching specifically, what is your memory of watching the Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls, rock in the booth? What is the lasting thing in your head, specifically with 10 Crack Commandments?
Well, for that one, for 10 Crack Commandments, it was different because he had to get in a wheelchair and sit down and rap. Where when we did Unbelievable, he was standing up because he wasn't, he hadn't broken his hip. His hip wasn't broken. Then,
he was literally in a wheelchair when he did 10 Crack Commandments?
Like he'll go to the booth and on a walker, and they'll help him walk. Because he even said, Preem, my first single, Hypnotized, which he played me, he said, by the time we shoot this video, I'm gonna dance in it. I'm going to physical therapy, and I'm gonna dance in that video, which he does. So because he was like, because he couldn't really stand on his own yet. So they would help walk him to the booth, sit him in a wheelchair so he could spit his verses. So for him to say, man, I'm gonna dance in that video, and he had already passed before we saw it. When I saw him walking and dancing, I was like, yeah, man, you did what you said you set out to do, and you did it. And then once he cut the verse and said it was over, the only thing I did was I was like, well, I got to add a 10 because it wasn't intended to have a 10 anyway. And I just took the thing with the launching pad for the NASA T-minus 10, 9, 8, and it just something about that 10 just worked. You know what I'm saying? That's why the 10 sounds different. Plus Chuck never went to 10 on Shut 'Em Down anyway.